Okay, so here it is. So, based on the initiative... Make sure I've got this correct. Yes, okay. Our barbarians are going first. Bum, 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 bum.
Great.
Oh no.
Alright, let's look at... Well, we got 100 feet between him and Marlowe. About 140 feet from those guys. He's about 160. And then these guys all the way back here. Alright, so... Theirs is pretty much going to be movement. Get this up here. Why are you not coming off of... There we go. So I'm going to move them.
Yeesh.
Ouch.
He's on top of her now?
Well, Marlowe is about to get charged by a
Oh, jeez.
maniac on a rhino, yes. Alright. So that is the only thing that will actually be happening this turn. Okay, so... As you see this massive thing come thundering towards you, feeling the ground shake... As it gets closer and closer, its head is down. This ginormous twin rhinoceros horns facing directly towards you. And with a psychotic look on his... Like, holding one rein like... Ah!
I'm insulted that a rhinoceros can run faster than me.
It's not that it can run faster than you, it's just it's going first. So, that is what it's going to be doing. You kind of are marching up to, or you were moving up towards it, it's coming towards you. So what do you, when you see this thing charging you, what do you want to do?
I would probably jump out of the way.
Alright, you want to try to jump, okay. You jumping to the left, jumping to the right, what's the game plan?
I would probably... Let's see what's going on down here.
Sorry.
It's about even either way. I would probably dive slightly backwards and to the right.
Okay. Alrighty, so you're going to attempt to kind of do this number here. Either way,
Yeah,
it counts as an attack, so the rhino will actually successfully have to hit you first. But if it does so, so a charge attack basically gets a single attack with +2 to hit. So let's see what happens here. Alrighty, melee of 13. A 29 with a +2 as well, so that's a hit, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. On top of that, as you... Sorry. My dog got her dog treat trapped around my Ethernet cord. That wouldn't have been good. I had to stop it before she pulled it free.
That's so funny.
Well, she's normally not in here, but she won't be shortly. In any case, okay. And then he is going to, as he charges by, swing with his mighty axe and try to hit you as well.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Hey.
Oh.
And he does. Okay, well, the charge from the rhino. Here we go. Let's dish this out. Because it is actually an attack, you can't use your reflexes and all that sort of stuff to try to dodge it. So... 39 points of damage!
Oh.
Okay, the rhino smashes into you, kind of like half launching you up into the air. As you fly up into the air, the barbarian swings the axe. Oh.
What? Shit, I just shut down my computer. I'm sorry, guys.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Wow.
she's done.
If ever I've heard a fuck this, I'm out, I see what it is. You take 50 points of damage and you quit. Bloody rage quitter.
Welcome back.
Alrighty.
Okay, so how much damage did I take?
A mere 50, not a lot.
Before your
Maybe.
epic rage quit?
Yeah, right.
50?
Yeah. It was literally like,
Okay.
you took the 50
That
points of
calculator?
damage and it's like, fuck this, I'm out. Bam, done. Alright, so, yes. You took 39 points of damage by being stabbed in the stomach by a ginormous rhinoceros, and as it tossed you up in the air, the barbarian belted you with the battle axe for an additional 11, so it's a total of 50 points of damage.
Okay.
Can you say ouch? It is now your turn, however. What would you like to do? Shutting down the computer is not an option.
No, I'm trying
Rage
to
quit.
figure how
Right,
much
but
HP
you were
I
kind
have.
of like, I mean, you're like kind of on the rhino with the guy because it's like, and like batted you up in the
Oh,
air.
I'm on it with him?
Kind of like, I mean, it's like you were like batted up into the air, so you're like hovering above
Oh
the
my
rhino's
gosh.
head right now, like flying through the air.
That's awesome. Please, Satchmo, draw that.
In a few seconds,
Yeah.
you'll actually be on the ground, but for now, you're in the air.
I know what I want to do, but with as many HP as I have, it's probably not a good idea.
What do you want to do?
I want to freaking abundant step onto the back of the rhino with him, but I'm not gonna do that.
You could abundant step somewhere the fuck else, though.
Yeah, I'm abundant stepping my ass out of the way is what I'm doing. I'm gonna abundant step to behind Radovan over here.
Really?
Yes. I don't think you realize how hurt I
Oh, wrong
am.
one.
Wait,
Let's move.
is the creature still charging? Did it ever stop?
No.
So, Marlo, you should know that it's coming right for me.
It's
and
coming
you're
right
hurt
for us.
right
Yeah, it's
behind
coming
me.
right
Seriously,
for
it's
us.
still moving?
Yes, maybe that's
Yeah.
not clear
It
to
belted
see, but
you
it's
up in the air. But that's
charging
okay.
still. Oh,
I mean,
God.
you're probably pretty disorientated anyway. Like, holy crap, I don't
That's
need to
true.
be here. So there you go. All right, so you appear. You step through the. You basically use your spiritual-like abilities to step through the shadows and reappear on the ground. Phew, my body hurts! As you land to the ground behind Radovan. Okay,
So I
Kia,
can get
you
hit
were
again.
holding your action to see what Marla
Okay.
was doing. Suddenly,
As soon
she
as-
vanishes.
Yeah, once I see her vanish, I raise my arms up and I cast freezing sphere onto this 20-foot radius, which is the rhino and the rider.
Ooh, okay.
And somebody in chat doesn't know what abundant step is, so if we could just recap that quick.
Abundant Step, yes, it is a monk ability.
It's
That
basically like Dimension Door,
yeah, it works kind of like a Dimension Door spell.
but I can only use it once a day, I think.
Yep, indeedy. It's pretty much kind of like what's the word for it? I mean, you're kind of like spiritually like manipulating the elements around you to move, kind of sort of thing. You like slip between, you magically slip between spaces, is the way they describe it.
I'm gonna roll now.
Yes, please.
53.
A mere 53 points of damage.
I love it.
Okay, let's see. You couldn't resist throwing it, could you? Alrighty. Reflex saves for half. So we'll roll for the rhino.
Don't you freaking do it.
We got to roll for the rhino, and we've got to roll for the dude on the back of the rhino. So let's do that.
Then I look at Marlo and say, "Are you okay?" That looked
Oh!
like it hurt.
Ouch, Charlie, that really hurt. All right. There's a fortitude save, isn't it?
It is.
Is that a-
Freezing here. No, reflex.
Oh,
half,
reflex
C10.
save for half. Okay, so reflex save for half, and it's a level 5 spell.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Level
Okay.
5.
So with the orc, so it's 19. Okay. All right. So then, with the rhino, has a reflex of 6. So we'll roll for the rhino first. He needs a 19. Oh, 20 plus 6. That's not right. Let's slash
good.
our 1d20 plus 6.
I got
Hey,
some
look,
here.
it can math for us. 20
Right.
plus 6.
22. So the rhino saves for half.
Oh, I'm not-
And then the dude on the back, he is not saving for half.
Yay!
All right.
Yes.
So the rhino takes 27 points of damage. The barbarian on the back of the horse takes a full 53. Okay, as the sphere blasts and hits him, let's go ahead and... Would you like to see that?
Yes.
Let's do
Yes.
that for you. Here you go. Bam.
Ooh.
I'll see
Alrighty.
him fall off that rock.
Alrighty.
Yeah, does he fall off?
I'm going to make an additional reflex save to find that out.
Ooh.
We're so like, does he? Does he?
This is life or death, okay?
It would be a reflex save. Yes, he does.
Yes!
Okay, so he falls off of the rhino, collapsing to the
I
floor.
love Kia Liana.
Okay. So that's Kia out the way. Radovan, what do you wish to do?
All right, I am doing an amazing thing. I'm going to say, Ferrum Obice, and I'm casting Blade Barrier. Now, Gorvad.
Now, that
It's
kind
a
of sort of
wall.
sounded like a Italian food, really.
I was going to say, now you're in a rush.
Yummy,
again.
What was
It
that?
is
Why did that pop
a-
up?
It is a wall of whirling blades up to 20
Yep.
feet long per level.
Correct.
So I am casting it
Oh my gosh.
all along this beautiful line right here.
All right, so you can do it's a 5-foot radius.
It says a wall of whirling blades up to 20 feet long per level, or a ringed wall of whirling blades with a radius of up to 5 feet per 2 levels. Either form 20 foot high.
Right. And it's
So
like,
I can do it the whole length of the battlefield that they're charging. Can
so
I?
hang on, let me see. 20 foot long per level, so
That
that
is
would give
awesome.
you
That
your
is-
level. It's 260 feet, right?
Yes. So I want to do it right on this beautiful line,
Alrighty.
right in front of the guys.
In that case, rather than go crazy, I am just going to do this.
Just do a line.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
And apparently there's fireworks outside.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like legit fireworks happening outside.
That was bloody. Right, show me exactly where you want to... Show me the point where you want to drop it.
So since he's still moving, I'm gonna, obviously cast it right in front of him. I mean, not right in front of him, but in front of him.
There. Okay. There's your wall of blades.
Don't see anything, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
You don't see it?
I
No.
don't see it either.
Oh, there you
There it
go.
is.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
Alrighty. That's your wall of blades. Alrighty. Racer, what do you wish to do?
I actually gonna go and grab Marlowe.
Okay.
Why can I not move my token? There we go. Okay. And basically my reasoning was because I thought the rhino was coming, but I don't know much about these blades. I've only seen them once.
Right.
So I'm trying to pick her up so that I can move with her if we need to move.
Aw.
Okay. I think
Cradle
she's
her.
still... I mean, she's still like up on her feet. She just hurts a lot.
Yeah, so I'll be like a crutch for her and just ready to help her move if needed.
Okay.
Hi, Lisa. That hurt.
Alrighty. Okay. Back to them. The rhino is not going to be able to stop before it hits the wall of blades. These guys obviously will, and they're not idiots, so they're not going to slam into a wall of blades that is clearly there. The rhino, on the other hand, is not going to be able to stop in time. So it is going to pass through the wall, whether it likes it or not.
So it's reflex half for it.
Yep.
And for
Dice Rhino.
any attacks that are through the wall, we get +4 bonus to AC and +2 bonus on reflex.
Right.
Well,
So,
And it's at +6. So let's see if it saves for half. If not, it's going to hurt.
Yes.
17. Let's see. Blade Barrier is a level 6 spell. Your charisma is
3, so it's 19.
19. It fails, so it takes full damage.
wow.
Um,
Oh my
for
god.
42. Okay,
Holy
as the rhino hits the wall of blades, there is a shower of blood. It's literally like throwing a dog into a wood chipper. Which, if you've never done that, I seriously recommend you don't. Not that I have, just saying. But imagine it literally slams into this thing, and it's just like, and blood and bones and shards and horns go everywhere, and the
Rhino
thing
grinder,
is
yeah.
completely and utterly obliterated.
Oh, that's
Go,
nasty.
Goki. Oh, great.
Oh, I probably hold my shield up as blood flies at us.
Yeah, what KSLO said. Kind of sad that Kia knocked the barbarian off now. A little bit.
Yeah, way to make Kia's thing not look as good as it really was, dude.
It's
All
like
right.
throwing a dog into a wood chipper. Milk, you're a horrible person.
I just think that St. Front
Well,
Delta.
I can't really blame Milk because it was me that actually said that. I always forget that these people actually, you know,
Listen to us.
no, quote us.
You do realize we're broadcasting this live, right?
I said I had never done it. I didn't say, and I didn't encourage anyone to do it. I said you shouldn't do it. Gosh. 1 second.
Marlo is still being kind of out of it, just kind of mumbles, I can't decide if we can eat that or not. Which may only make sense to Gore at this point, but that's okay.
Yeah, and Race is gonna be like, Marlo, you don't eat
Oh,
meat.
I thought
Right.
you were talking about Rhino.
And Radovan, we're losing her.
Right there, let's put him on the battlefield where he belongs. Okay. Oh. Alright. So there is now no rhino. There isn't even a carcass to leave on the battlefield. It's shredded. Okay, as he gets up to his feet and watches his rhino completely and utterly obliterated, he's like, no! And it goes on for probably, 20 or 30 seconds. Kind of like, Con! That's disgusting. I gotta say, that was a hell of a way to dispatch a giant charging rhino, though.
Well,
I didn't want it
that's
hitting me,
from
man.
rage.
Anyway, meanwhile, all that was going on, there was one that was on the other side of the blade who is charging Radovan.
Uh-oh.
Charging
Uh-oh, he's
down
up.
there. Ah! Swinging his massive two-handed axe towards you. Let's roll for this. He gets +2 because it's a charge. So that'll give him 16 on the first one. Hits an AC of 23.
My AC at the moment is 26.
From the side.
Without shields?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Can't
Yeah.
count the
Without
shields.
shields. Right. AC of 22, so it does hit.
Okay.
Ah.
As does the second one.
Ooh, that hurt. Yeah. Okay.
31 points of damage
Ow.
as he charges in there and smashes into Radovan from the side.
Ouch. Ouchies.
Yeah, didn't feel good. Okay, as soon as that happens, the others are now basically charging up and around the blade. So they're going to go around it. That will buy you a full round, however, because they're going to ride all the way around the thing. The guy on foot, it's going to take him a little bit longer.
We'll deal with him later. Okay.
Yep. Alrighty. And we'll finish up this round of combat, then we'll shoot to break, since we already kind of had a bit of a Fubari. Okay, Marlo, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna wholeness of body.
Alright. 24 points healed, yeah? Alright. You meditate on this and heal yourself 24 points of damage. Kieliana.
Alright, can I tell what all the other weapons are now? Or are they all axes?
They are all wielding axes, yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, seeing as I have a turn, you'll see Kieliana all of a sudden float into the air. Just,
You levitating?
Straight up.
Levitation.
Yeah. Overland flight.
Oh, overland
I'll probably
flight.
go up. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I'll probably go up about 30 feet.
Okay, so you're floating up about 30 feet, so you
I'll
can
see you guys.
So you can see over top of the blade wall.
Yeah.
All right,
Kia,
Racer. No, sorry, Radovan.
Peace.
I'm
This guy's
obviously
right
gonna,
in your face, like hacking away at you.
Yep, I'm obviously going to turn and attack him twice.
All righty.
Mess him up.
22 is a hit. As is 29.
So it's 2d8.
For the record, I gave the guy that fell off the rhino, I gave him a few points of damage for the fall as well. Alright, 22 points of damage. Okay, you belt him in return with your Morning Star and slam it into him. He lets out a grunt as you hit him twice. Racer.
I'm gonna grab my sword and attempt to spin and stab the horse in the leg if I can, in one of the rear legs if possible.
Okay, so you're attacking the horse and you're doing a
Yes.
called shot on the rear leg, giving you -4 to hit.
-4 to hit.
Yep. Bum ba bum bum bum. If you didn't get your alert, killer, make sure you're still followed, because otherwise, if you didn't get an alert, sometimes it's because you accidentally unfollowed.
Oh,
Peter, right? They're all about killing animals. Okay, unfortunately, you slash at the horse's back leg, but with the horse moving around and stamping and all that sort of stuff, unfortunately, you missed by a merest inch and a half. You can attack it again.
oh,
You have 2 attacks,
absolutely.
I
if
believe.
get to. Yes.
And you haven't moved anywhere.
Still -4.
Yep. That, on the other hand, does hit.
Yay.
Yay.
For 7, he has to make a riding skill check, and he has to beat 17 or be thrown. Ah,
No,
yeah,
what?
he rode through that like a boss. Okay, he did not get thrown from the horse, but the horse did take 7 points of damage. Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. Here we go. So where did we leave off? Everybody, it was back to the barbarians. Okay, so the barbarians charge around, and what was the range on your thingy?
260.
And this is so
It's
pretty much
230.
okay. So they're close to the edges of it anyway. Then
Those
Well,
at the edge are, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna estimate. Probably about like this on this side.
The barbarians are coming.
And probably about here on this side. And this guy's probably right here. And this guy is about here. Alrighty.
I like how he's like, run around.
He's kind of like leading.
He's like,
He's
"Ah!" He's ranting a lot. Okay, meanwhile, this one that is staying here is remaining heavily focused on Radovan, who is now facing him. So he doesn't have his charge bonus anymore, so he swings at Radovan with the mighty two-handed axe the first time, and that's a
Ooh,
hit.
still hits.
And then a second time,
Bastard.
which does not hit.
Alright.
Okay, have an additional 9 damage, Ridovan.
Alright.
Alright, Marlowe, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna fall into crane style. And then... Let's see.
Get back up. There's your round.
Oh, I was lying down?
No, you said you were going to fall into crane style, like, oh!
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Horse isn't doing anything to me, so...
Now, the horse is not really doing much except providing him an elevation at this point.
Is it making it difficult for us to hit him?
No.
Okay, well,
It's
I'm
an
just
average
gonna
size. It's an average size horse.
move slightly to this side, and then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Flurry
I'm not gonna
of
move too
blows.
far, so it can be a free...
Okay, so
Step.
5 foot move and go for it. All right. Unleash your whirlwind attacks upon him.
Oh, it didn't redo my thing. Well, it was +9 anyway.
The good thing, of course, with these dudes is none of them are wearing any form of armor, so
Ha! They're
Even-
screwed.
even with their barbarianisms, they're still not that high in AC. I mean, they're better than the average person with no armor, but... Alrighty, flurry of blows.
All my stuff just changed, so I have to readjust. Come on. Why is it not moving? Okay, there it goes. Oh yeah. okay,
Remind
so
me
my-
where you
my
got that
damage
from, Bane.
changed.
Before I answer the
Checking
question.
notes. Yeah, checking notes.
9 plus 4.
What's up, Blue Collar Geeks Mike? What's going on, dude?
Minus 1.
Oh, hey!
9 plus...
Welcome.
Mikey, if you see your brother-in-law for me, punch him in the nads.
Hey, hey!
What?
I know him, it's okay. That is just a hit.
Oh, wow.
That is a solid hit. That is a hit.
4 plus 4 is 8. Minus 1.
Okay, you hit him 4 times. See, I just visualize when Mike's just gonna walk up randomly to Chris and just go, "What's up, dude?" Poof. That's from Gorbad. He's gonna be so mind blown.
That's funny.
Alright, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2. 8
Yeah.
D6.
8D dead.
8d6 plus...
Marlo does fireballs all the time. It's like just
Yep.
now,
Yep.
now she's up
No
to
fire
2d6.
damage, though, Marlo.
2, 1, 2, 2 times 4, 8.
You got this. Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's damage.
There is.
33. He'd already taken. Okay, nice. You got your with +8. Let's see. Yeah, it's 2 from each one. Nice. Okay. 33 points of damage. He does not look like a well man.
Is still on the horse?
He is still on the horse. Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't any single blow big enough to necessarily knock him off, and the horse is still okay.
Alright, okay.
But Kia. Okay, as Kia hovers up in the air, 30 feet.
I see these 3 guys over here to my right, so I'm going to cast Chain Lightning.
Jane
Starting with-
Lightning.
Chain Lightning! Chain Lightning on
Okay,
this guy.
you're going to target that
I think
dude.
it's 30 from what I can estimate.
Let me make a judgment call on this for you from the edge of
you.
there. Yep, I think you are good. So
Okay.
you can hit this
Awesome.
guy and arc to the other 2.
All right, let's
And
go
also
ahead.
arc to the horses?
Well, they'll all take damage, but
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, they're all connected, right?
No.
right. So the first
Ooh,
dude
not-
is gonna
not great.
eat. Okay, so this guy here.
My eyes glow red, by the way.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Okay, so this dude, he takes 41 unless he reflex saves. And I'm just going to copy that because I'm going to be rolling that a lot. I have a feeling that roll is going to come in more than once. For a 17, that's a fail. So he eats 41 points of damage.
Ha!
That didn't
Eat it. Try
feel
to
good.
digest that.
And then it's going to glance off of him and onto these other two. So let's go ahead and give him an orange marker. Okay, the other two are going to take 20 points of damage unless they reflex save.
Fail.
And
Ooh.
that's 20s. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so both of these guys take 20. Oh, not you. I tagged the wrong. Oh, no, that is the one you hit. Okay. So there we go. Bam. For him and for him. Okay. That did not feel good. I will make saves for all of them, since that is serious damage. And they're going to be making riding skill checks. They need...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Nope, they didn't fall off the horses. I'm sorry. Okay.
They're just really good at riding horses.
Hey, they are decent. I mean, they're used to riding horses. They're skilled horse-drawn combatants.
Wow.
Radovan. Especially when I'm rolling 20s all night long.
All right. So I took 9 damage. So do I have to roll the 19 to concentrate?
You do.
Oh shit. All right.
No problem. You fight through the pain. Fight through
And
the pain.
I'm going to I'm gonna say audit testimonium, and I'm casting Summon
hand him a
Monster
diploma.
6. I'm casting Summon Monster 6, and I'm
What?
casting a polar bear right here.
Why a polar bear? Why can't it just be a bear?
Hey, you look at the Summon Monster 6 and it says bear polar. I can't help it, Cole.
Fine.
Let's get a white bear.
Here.
Yay. Oh my god.
Oh, that is a fat little bear.
He's a,
Okay,
It
there you go.
doesn't really look very polarish to
polar
me,
bear with
but you
6
know
legs?
what? I don't have time to hunt for anything
It
better.
has 6 legs.
So that's
does
what
I
you
think it's
get.
perfect.
he's large too, just so you know. He's a large animal.
That's large.
No, make him large. It's like, the horses are bigger than him. He's like a little.
What are you
poodle.
rolling for again?
That's his initiative.
Oh, his initiative. Okay. So he actually goes right after Kia. Rado Bear hype. Okay. Racer.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step this way, and I'm reaching into my pouches and bringing out a vial of paralyzing agent, and I'm applying it to my sword.
Okey
Getting
dokey.
ready for these guys.
All right.
Come at me, bros.
It is their turn. Okay. So these are on charge. And I'm afraid as soon as they can't really get to Radovan, they are going to slam in. One's going to attack Racer and one on Spook. And this guy here for Radovan. So let's roll for the one attacking Radovan right now.
My back would obviously be to him. So.
Yes, so you're going
22.
to be... You're probably... Ooh.
Yeah, my armor is a
Axe-
22.
Axe is only.
You're lucky that that was not a crit. 1 point away from a crit.
Does he
Yeah.
have a 19 to 20 crit range?
Oh,
Oh,
they do.
ouch.
Yeah.
The second hit... Damn, dude! You slammed twice again?
Yo.
Fucking hurts, man.
Let's go in. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, 32, man! That is a lot of damage that Radovan has absorbed.
I think
Okay,
we should have took some of those potions.
Marlowe.
Hmm.
Hits once. Ooh, for only 7. 'Tis but a scratch, Racer. That's the second one's a hit.
Do any dodging abilities or evasion come into
Not
play?
not for melee.
All right.
Well, I mean, your dodge is added to your AC automatically, so. So you take 15.
Okay.
All right. This one is gonna have to engage the bear. This one cannot reach Kia, but he is kind of hovering underneath, like trying to swat at you. He's only about 3 or 4 feet short. And these
Really?
two, so
What is
these
he,
two are
25
both
feet
attacking.
tall?
These two are attacking the Radabear.
Radabear, no!
He's there for damage, man. He's there for buffer.
Brought the Coca-Cola.
Oh!
A terrible fumble. Okay, so this one, the injured one, reaches down and swipes at the bear. As he does so, he kind of like overextends himself and like has to literally like hanging off the side of the horse, trying
Does
to
my
pull
bear-
himself back up.
Does my bear get
I
a,
will
like,
give your
attack?
bear an attack of opportunity.
Full attack or just a regular attack?
Single attack.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, you
'Cause there's a
only
bite
get
too,
to make
but
a
yeah.
one attack of opportunity. Only entitles you to a attack, not a full attack.
Makes sense.
Ooh, look at the bear!
Oh my god, I can't believe you just. Does that count?
Natural 20!
It absolutely counts.
No, is it? Is it though? Is it though?
And it is a crit!
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I'm so happy.
Alright, let's do a bear crit on this dude. That's what you get for
Man.
missing the bear.
24.
Is that all he does? God, how pathetic. He's a friggin' polar bear. It should do way more than that.
Yeah, his full attack is 2 of those in a bite attack, man.
Right.
That's up.
Should have used the bite. Alright, that's 53.
I should have done the bite, shouldn't I have?
Well,
Well, you know.
oh, actually, I need to change that. He is, because he's on. Is that you? Yeah. So he is now on red, and this guy actually he is on red as well. I've got him on orange, but he should be red. Okay. Alrighto. Okay, the bear slashes that guy. The other dude, is going to try to hit your bear as well. His first attack. And
That's a
his
hit.
second attack. He hits
That's
your bear twice. That's a possible crit.
Yeah, the AC is only 15.
And it
68
is
health.
a crit. Okay, so the first hit,
Bear, no.
he hits the bear for 14.
Okay.
And the second one, which we're doubling, hits the bear for 30. It's 44 damage to your bear this turn.
All right, bear's at 24 health, so he
Oh.
took a beating.
Get back over there, dude. Stop trying to cheat. Okay. All right. Marlowe. So you guys are in a desperate situation here. A very desperate situation. Marlowe, what do you want to do?
Take another 5 steps up in between these guys.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna turn to the one that's.
Now remember, with flurry of blows, because these guys are both within melee range, you can split the attacks if you wish.
Oh, sweet.
You don't have to dish all of them on one guy. Because you're like punching and kicking in every direction, right? So,
Okay, so I will deliver the first 3 attacks to the guy that's at full health,
okay.
and the last one to the guy who's almost dead.
Alrighty.
Still in crane mode.
Alrighty.
Ouch! That was
Shit, man.
Oh my god.
That's not good.
It's one of those nights where all my dice are acting awesome and you guys are just struggling. I hate this. Alright, roll a d20. Let's see how bad that fumble is. Remember, the lower The lower, the worse. You wanna? Oh, okay. Basically, that only costs you 1 attack. So all you did was lose an attack. So you still have 2 left.
On him, yeah.
Well, total, because you.
No, yeah. One more on him and 1 on the guy.
Because that was your first attack and it missed. You lose an attack, so you got 2 left. Oh no. Alright, you hit him.
Alright, so then I'm gonna spin and hit this guy.
Alright.
Flanking bonus? No, Radovan's not facing him.
No,
Never mind.
he's not.
Oh yeah, give me my 20, Gore. Meanie.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're so not used to doing it, you just
You don't
forget.
ever get 20s, dude. What's
I
that all about?
know.
Okay, that's a hit too. Alright, so so roll the damage on the first guy, the one that hasn't been hit yet.
I said 2. It was supposed to be 4. So add 2 more to that.
Okay. So 13 damage to him. Alright, and then the one that is already pretty badly injured. Is 9. Alright. Okay, he is seriously wounded. He's barely hanging on to the horse.
Damn. I was
Kia!
thinking that would kill him.
Alright, seeing as the guy is trying to jump up and almost getting to me 30 feet in the air,
I mean,
first I'll just
he
move up.
can't reach you, but he's trying. He wasn't sure whether
I'll
he
just
could or
move up,
not, so he had an
okay.
attempt.
Just a couple feet, I'll just move up like a foot, 2
Okay.
feet. Just to make sure I'm safe. And I'm gonna do an empowered magic missile, and I'm gonna aim, I guess 2 at the one that's almost dead, just to try
Okay.
to make him dead. So I'll roll for that first.
Oh, I need to change out the music. We're still on. We need combat music. Sorry. There we
Does that do it?
go. 8. Yes.
Yes! Woohoo!
Okay, you
Okay.
bring down the first barbarian.
And then the rest are just going to the guy right next to Marlo there.
All right.
Oh, I guess that was empowered. I don't know how that changes it, but
It added another. For the first one, it
Easy.
doesn't matter. That one we add
Yeah.
50% of the variable. 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're adding
So
another
3, 5.
4.
4.
So you've hit this guy for another 15. All right.
Cool.
Okie dokie. And let's give him a green tag. Okay. Rado Bear! Do your
he's-
worst, Bear.
Alright. Ooh.
Missed by 1 point.
Did they both miss for real?
Yeah,
God.
17.
Oh no.
Fucking bear gets his crit and then decides I'm out,
Hey, maybe you should have got a pot of honey out to entice it. Oh, but the bite hits.
Oh, it's no way to check for the crit, right? I'm looking, no. Because it's with mounts
No,
and
it-
stuff, so it's probably 20, right?
Yeah, it'll be 20. Unless it says
Alright,
otherwise.
right.
Alright.
2d6 plus 4, and that's on the hurt guy, the really hurt guy,
Right.
that he hit before.
Uh-huh.
13.
Okay, that is enough by 1 point. Oh, wrong dude.
So he's like, she stood up and he went right into the guy's neck.
Rips him
Do that
clear
again,
off the
please,
horse
Shaggy.
by the throat. Guy screams and
like,
he's
make
lifted
that a
into
gif.
the air by the polar bear, and then he's like, "I was gonna give you a coke, you bastard!" and then falls to the ground. Okay, Radovan, it is your turn.
Honestly, I'm staying behind my bear and having my shields. I'm still facing, I'm by Kia because I'm
Kinda
hurt.
under
And
Kia. Kia's up there.
yeah, I mean, I would have to roll a 20 to get a concentration off, right, for a heal.
You would.
So I'm gonna try to get a concentration, but no, I'm in pain.
Okay, so you're just gonna kind of pull yourself
I have
Don't
10
you get,
health.
like a plus 15?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm at 10 health, guys, so I'm in a lot of pain. So even the plus 15 would be not enough, probably.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. Bad, bad, bad.
Oh no.
Racer. Whatever you're gonna do, Mr. Grumpykins, thanks for the follow, buddy. Whatever you're gonna do, you need to do it.
Alrighty, I'm swinging at this barbarian, and all I care about is making sure I hit a part of his flesh.
Okay.
Because my just
trying
coated my weapon with paralyzing agent.
Okay, so we're trying to get a paralysis roll on this dude. Okay, 17 or higher is what you need. You get 2 attacks. Sting this mother.
And with my short sword,
With your
17
short horde?
is a crit.
Yep. That's a hit. And the second one
Ooh.
is a miss. Okay, but you did hit him once, right? Roll the damage.
Six.
Okay. Take 6 points of damage, and he has to make a fortitude save versus that paralysis goop. Let's see how well he does. Fingers crossed.
No 20s.
He failed!
Yes!
Only just, mind, by 1 point. Okay, this guy, yes, he is basically... Let's find a good icon for that. Bam. He is paralyzed. So, he pretty much is like... and just being drug around on his horse, but not really paying any attention to anything. It is their turn.
Okay.
Okay, this guy, who is already injured, is going to try to help take out the bear. These two are planning on finishing off. I'm going to move this guy back just so it makes it easier.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit. Yep, that's a hit. Hits. Crit, possible crit. So the bear's pretty much dead. I'm just...
That's not a crit. Okay, so he got hit 3 times. Or 4 times. 4 times.
4 times.
Wow.
And he had 24 health, so this bear is done.
Yeah, it can't not be done. Okay,
Yeah,
they
it's
hack
done.
and obliterate and mutilate the Rado bear. It has ceased to be.
No.
As they hack the thing to pieces in vicious...
So many pieces on the battlefield.
I know, there's bodies and guts everywhere. Okay, Marlo, you've got one right there with you. Missed. Second attack.
Oh. Why?
Hacks.
At least it's not a crit.
Wait, what's his AC again?
17. Whose? The bear?
Oh, I see what you're doing. My bad.
Oh,
My fault. I thought Spook was rolling, not
no.
them,
No.
No.
him hitting her. I see now.
Ouch! 18, Spook. He only hit you once, but he made it count. Okay, Racer, yours is paralyzed. So he can't really hit you. But you do have another one that is coming
That's funny.
bulldozing in. And he's going to attack. He gets a single attack, but it's it attempted to charge.
Nice rolls tonight, Gore.
Sorry, dude.
Seriously.
You know how it goes.
Well, maybe if we survive this.
What is your AC,
He
Racer?
still hits me.
He hits you?
Yeah, my AC is only 16.
Wow, how's it get so low? I thought your AC was way higher than that.
I mean, yeah.
No,
Unless-
but no, seriously. Are you missing something? Let me look at your sheet real quick.
Potentially.
They
No, both sheets say 16.
do,
Because that's
because you have
almost
okay,
my AC.
So it's 4 points from Dex, right? You don't have anything at all that gives you plus AC except armor.
Well, we gave it to Kia, remember?
Yup.
The ring?
No, you're right. Yeah, she doesn't. Ouch. Alrighty. He belts you for only 8 points of damage. Blue-Eyed Blonde, thanks for the follows. Alrighty. That's them.
Archie.
Marlo, it's down to you. It's
Alright,
down to
I gotta
you,
get-
Marlo. What can you possibly do?
I gotta get rid of this guy, so I'm gonna fall into tiger
He's
stance.
got a lot of hit points.
Did I
still,
miss
too.
my turn? I thought I went last in the round.
You do. Did you not go last turn? I thought you...
Well, a bunch of people just went, and then I got hit.
Right, that's because
Unless
they go
we're-
first. They go at the top of the round. I thought you paralyzed the guy, and then that
the
was all
bottom.
of them went, right? Yeah, no, that's
Who's-
right.
who goes
You didn't
first?
miss it.
No, we're good, guys.
Yeah,
Really?
that's right. Yeah,
I
it's good.
think so.
It's just that there's a lot of barbarians went, so they're all done now. So now it's Marlo, because you went. Yeah, you were at the bottom of the paralyzation was at the end of the last round. This is the start of the new round. Okay, Marlo.
Indeed. No, I'm not gonna fall into tiger stance. That's only gonna give me a slight advantage.
Where are
It's
you?
not gonna help me.
Can you maybe move yourself out just a fraction so we can see you? Because you're kind of underneath the pile of horses.
Oh, okay.
There you go. All right, that's better. Just so viewers can see where you are.
Let me check my sheet real quick. What does snake style do? -1 to damage.
Yeah, Cuthbert is AWOL during this battle. Damn straight.
Okay, I'm gonna do snake style then. C plus 13.
Hit. 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 And one more. And a miss. So you hit him 3 times.
6d6.
I'll move this guy out of the way just so I can tag this one. And then I'll put him back. Alright.
Should be 9 -1, so 8.
For 31 points of
Wow.
damage. Alright. That upgrades him to red. He's still alive, but he is badly beaten and bludgeoned and kicked and punched. It is now Kia's turn. What are you doing, Kia?
Alright, I'm going to
Make it
chain
count,
lightning
'cause-
again. Yeah, I'm chain lightning the Actually, I'll do this one here. Race is in front of them, right? So not to this side.
Raisa is there. Marlo is there. But you're above anyway, so you can cast down into
Oh,
them. You're over
yeah,
them.
okay,
You're way
good.
above them. So you're gonna chain lightning which one?
I'd probably try to go for the one that hurts the most, so that one to the right.
Hang on.
That
You
still
want to
reaches
hit
across.
you want to do the most damage to the one that's almost dead.
Well, I don't know how dead he is.
He looks
Right.
pretty. He's barely hanging on the horse. You can
He's
tell that he
barely-
is beaten and
okay.
yeah.
If you tell me barely, then I'm.
Yeah,
I just
I mean
don't
that's
wanna
what the
screw
red
this one
dot
up.
donates. That's the idea of putting them there, so you get a visual
Well, I
idea
don't
of
know
how
if
bad
it's
they are.
a third split evenly or not.
Right.
Okay, looks like I can reach both.
So you want to hit the
Right, let's
one.
go
You
for
want to hit
this.
this guy that's unscathed,
Yes.
and then have it chained to those guys. Okay.
A lot of ones. Wait, twos.
He failed, so he is taking 40 from your chain lightning. Alrighty.
Ew. Ew. Ooh.
Alright. Boom.
I like it.
And then the other two are taking. Let's see.
Ew.
Either 20 or 10.
Oh, hang on. No, that's wrong. That would
it?
only should be +6, not +8. But they both passed either way, so they only take 10.
That's the problem there.
Yeah.
Is I knew that they could save for all damage, right?
Alright, so 40 to the first one and 10
Oh,
to
wow.
the other two. Right, let's upgrade him to red.
Hey,
He can be upgraded to green.
is he
And
dead?
this guy took 10 off of his... Yep, this guy is dead. You took him out.
Yes. Thanks, Gore.
Well, thank me, you rolled it. I love how you thank me. I'm like slowly but surely massacring you with barbarians. Like, thanks, Gore. It's so sweet of you to kick the shit out of us.
Oh, and this fucker just made it. Okay.
All right. Okay. There is no bear, so it goes straight to Radovan.
Since last turn, I'm doing a cure critical.
Yeah, you might
On
want a few hit
myself?
points. Physician, heal thyself.
Please
Oh well.
don't roll like shit.
27.
27. I'll take it.
Should have been better.
Could have been way better.
But hey, 27. That's another
Hey.
round of surviving anyway.
And I'm clearly backing up 5 feet because I know
Okay.
that there are two approaching me.
Right, Racer.
I'm
So you got-
going
this
to...
guy here is riding around
Oh my-
paralyzed. This guy is still alive and in y'all's faces. And then this guy is way up here.
I'm so sorry. It is my turn.
It is your turn. Yep.
All right. I'm just going to take a look at this boy, and I'm going to activate my circlet on him. Avada Kedavra!
Oh, okay. You're gonna blam him. Alrighty.
Screw you, buddy. And I'm guessing he has no pluses
No.
for my
is-
circlet. It's just the regular.
But he will fail the saving throw. So go ahead
5d8.
and hit him. 5d8.
Those
Wow.
sixes.
Yay!
Nice. 27. He was already hurt previously anyway. So we'll
Nice.
actually upgrade him to moderate now. So alrighty, nice. Blast him as he screams in agony. Let's give you a special effect because you don't get to do them very often. So
Yes!
here we go.
That's exciting.
Where's? Here you go. Pew! Oh, you
Yeah.
missed. Sorry. Oh, and it ricocheted over there apparently.
Apparently.
She's starting plane spires now.
All right, it is their turn. So he is going to be moving. And he can move 60 feet. Okay. I'm gonna make a dice roll here. And see. On a 1 or a 2, he is pissed enough to charge at Racer, even though he won't quite reach her. On a 3 or a 4, he's going to take the option of going for Marlowe, which he can see kind of a little bit clearer because the horse is not in the way of her. And that doesn't work. So 1 or 2 Racer, 4 or 5, 3 or 4. Okay, so he is actually going to charge towards Racer, but he won't quite make it.
Which
Get an
technically
attack.
makes sense because he's a barbarian, a Scarblood, and he's pissed, so he's just gonna fixate on me.
Well, it's just the only reason I rolled was because there's a fucking horse and a man in the way, so he couldn't really see where that come from, right? It's like he knows someone's behind there, but they're over on the side beating the crap out of his men is this psycho monk thing. All right, the one on the horse that's barely alive is gonna swing at Marlowe. Here we go. First attack. What's
Miss.
your? Oh, there you go. And the second one.
Ooh.
Oh, fumble!
Uh-oh.
Drop your weapon! Drop your
It's
weapon!
possible if he rolls bad enough. A 7. Okay. So the second one is he swings down. As he starts to pull the weapon back up, he kind of catches it, like it gets hooked on the edge of the saddle. So he's like trying to pull it free and unloose it from the bridle, which means he is going to go last next round on the initiative. It is, who do we have over here?
We have two alive
left.
next to me.
You're the only person really there, Radovan, so you're going to get them both.
Bob and weave, Radovan. Bob and
Okay,
weave.
one of them, the first one is doing his charge attack. But he only, of course, gets to attack once. Oh, why am I rolling a d12? He
I
still
don't know.
hit
Stop
you.
it.
Well, let's not count that, please.
Hey, I rolled the wrong dice, so 22.
miss.
That misses.
Yes.
I can hit him with a d12, but not a d20. What's the odds? Okay, the other one is right there. Oh man. Okay, first attack.
No!
Oh
God.
Gorbad, I swear, man.
I'm
Seriously?
sorry, dudes.
Seriously.
You did something to my...
Not
Oh
really.
my
Oh my god!
It's a good job I don't use
No.
open-ended crit rules.
Oh,
So that's a crit.
oh no. That's so bad.
And that's
Well,
a
that
miss.
misses.
Holy moly, dude. That's
I'm
5
taking,
d20s
like,
I've
a
rolled
fuck
tonight,
ton
and
of
2 of them back to
damage.
back. If you guys win, nobody is going to question that this was rigged. I think they all
no.
believe I'm trying to kill you.
This is ridiculous.
Alright, Rado. At least I rolled crappy, so it's 16 from the crit.
Yeah, it still hurt, man.
At least it was only a 16. Alright, he is pushed to the end of the initiative. And this guy is... He already moved. Okay. Marlo.
I'm horrified.
You got the big boss man.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to. Are they close enough for me to attack both of them?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna aim my first attack at the guy in the red, and the rest are going to Chiefy over here.
To the boss man. Okay. So... He's tired of running the corner. Okay, trying to get off the players to get to the next one. That's right. Oh,
Possible
Marlo.
crit!
That is potentially a crit in that style, yes. And it is!
Was that a crit or something?
It would have been a crit. It would have been a potential crit even if I wasn't in snake style.
Right,
But
so that is a crit, so you got a crit on him, so roll the crit damage. Got a feeling he should be done here.
D6 plus 3.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
God.
So you jump up in the air and kick him right in the face. He falls off the horse, dead as a doornail. Okay, so, or a dodo should be. You've got 3 attacks left on the boss dude.
Plus 13.
You guys might sneak out of this alive. Hit. Hit.
Do it, Marlo.
And a miss. You hit him twice.
Do it some more.
6 plus
Damn.
6.
There's a dodo now. Ooh, not a bad.
I'm eating popcorn from above, by the way.
Watching the fight.
How did you make it? You don't have
Uh-oh.
any fire.
Yeah, did you use fire? Did you use burning hands to
No,
pop popcorn?
no.
No. Okay, he is upgraded to red. Alrighty. Kia,
All right.
you got two. There was
I
two
am-
of them down there kicking the
Yeah.
crap out of Radovan, right
Yeah,
below
I'm
you.
gonna chain lightning them because they're in range of each other. I'm gonna do the moderately hurt one for the full damage.
Alright. The moderately hurt one for the full damage. Let's roll his save.
Oh, I just rolled, sorry.
No, you can roll 46.
Okay, 46. Fail.
He failed.
Yes.
Plus, and the other one
Yes.
also failed.
Ah!
So that's 46 to the moderately hurt one and 23 to the. So one is he's upgraded to moderately hurt and he is upgraded to deceased. Good job.
Yes,
Okay.
I love upgrading things to deceased.
Radovan, there's
that,
one
please.
left, even though you're scared shitless because all around you is lightning flying around everywhere. It's a good job Kia can control the direction that it goes in.
I am using my strength domain spectrum to buff the fuck up. I'm hulking out on this guy.
Yay.
And I'm gonna die.
Whoa, okay. Calm down, Kia. Jeez. Carried away. All right.
With that shitty roll.
27. That's a hit. He's pretty much guaranteeing he's not going to miss. And that's a hit.
And the damage is... Alright.
Do you want to know how much you've got to do to take him out?
Sure.
22.
Come on.
You can do this.
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
it's over because this is my damage.
33!
Nice.
The one.
The one and the high one.
One.
But I was dealing 24 damage from
All
the
right.
weapons. I did my strength domain.
He's
The
down.
highest and the lowest.
He's down for the count.
Awesome.
Why is he not showing up as dead? Show up as dead. There, bam. Okay. That only
It's like-
leaves the leader and the guy who is still paralyzed on his horse as it kind of aimlessly kind of just roams around a little bit. I'm gonna move it over here. It's just
That's funny.
wandering.
It's like started eating grass. It like
yeah,
messes-
it's like, what? Hey, this is cool. All right. It is Racer. Okay, you've
Messing
got
up
the
Racer.
big dude right in front of you.
All right. Can I take a 5-foot step, and does it happen to count as flanking?
It will.
Yes.
It will
All right,
give
I'm
you
gonna
flanking bonus.
swing. So that's +2.
Yep, because it goes straight
Sword stuff.
through the plane. Potential crit. Potential crit. Make
Does
it
your
count.
sword still have the potion stuff?
One
on
more. It has one more usage. Yeah.
Oh.
You crit your pet!
That's a crit.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so you hit him for the crit and roll a second attack to see if you hit.
Second attack.
And Racer gets a 20. So let me go ahead and give you your 20 too.
You forgot to give Spook her 20.
All these 20s tonight. Holy
Right.
boo-boo.
Yeah, everyone's got
I'd
one
feel
except
better
you,
if it was
Jane.
us.
Me.
All right. And that is just a hit. Okay. So roll your crit. So roll your d6 +2 and ×2 for your first hit, which will do 10. And now your follow-up hit for 6.
And do we get a chance for paralyze?
And you have one on the first hit only. Yes.
And then it's used up.
Yep. And fortitude save. Here we go. He did save. So he's not paralyzed, I'm afraid. But he is
Lucky
very,
fish.
very, very injured. However, it is his turn.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Goes for Radovan.
Yeah, he
Like,
runs through you two, taking attacks of opportunity just to get Radovan. Because he's that much of a prick. Okay. Nope. Okay, so he is gonna he's throwing his first attack at Marlowe. Oh, that's wrong. Oh no, it isn't. Okay. And possible crit.
Oh no.
Oh.
Very likely a crit, in fact, because oh, you lucky bugger! You lucky little bugger. Okay, and Racer, you're getting the other 2.
Uh-oh.
Yeesh.
Ow.
You're hit twice. Okay, Marlowe, the first hit. hits you for... Hang on, did I roll the right dice? Yes, I did. You're lucky. No, I didn't.
No.
he's not.
That's a 20. That's a nice axe.
Sorry, let me re-roll it. I have to re-roll it because I did for Radovan. Okay, hits you for 15, Marlowe. Racer, you are taking this much damage.
Oh, owie.
30.
Ow.
Okay. Still some fight in the old boy yet. Marlowe, it is your turn. Can you finish it?
I'm giving him all I've got in snake style.
Hit. Hit.
Potential crit.
It is in snake. And it is.
You crit your pants!
I think this guy is
one more.
toast.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna survive this.
I rolled too many of those. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You got one more because that one of them was to confirm a crit. Okay, so you hit him 3 times plus a crit. Roll the crit separate, and then we'll roll the others.
Alright, this is crit.
So you crit him for 22. Yeah, he has 17 hit points left.
He's a tough son of a
He
bitch.
could survive if you roll all ones. Not so much. Okay,
Oh.
finally, you finish him off and deliver the final death blow. Okay, all of them are dead and disseminated across the battlefield, save one who is bobbing up and down on a horse.
That poor guy.
Still paralyzed from Race's short sword stabby goodness. What are you guys going to do with this dude?
I'm just gonna turn around and say, take him out now.
You want to tie him up, talk to him?
Can
Okay.
he speak English? I mean,
Get to
common.
ascertain. I don't know.
I just-
Ascertain what they know about the
Can I
war.
do it? Can I do it?
You can. I
Right.
mean, he's not going to... You can. I mean, if you want to, you can just go backstab the dude.
Oh
He's
yeah, I'm gonna give
paralyzed
him,
and he's
like, a
not going to come
beautiful-
out of it for several rounds. If you decide, you can coup de grace him. If you decide to kill him, Racer, he is dead.
That's what Radovan asked for.
I did.
Kia's protesting as she floats down. No, stop! Tie
Bloody
him up.
storm, just like X-Men, floats down, giving
We should.
giving everyone a hassle. No, stop.
I want to know if this leader guy was like the leader of the tribe or not.
I highly doubt that.
He was
No.
probably the tribe leader's son. We're good at
He had a
killing
freaking
those guys.
rhino. He was obviously high up.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take that son of a bitch's head and use it as a pike.
Use it as a pike.
What?
Use it on a pike.
Oh,
On a
okay.
pike. On a pike. I am barely alive here. I'm misspeaking. I'm sorry. We're gonna put his head on a pike and we're gonna use it for morale. Okay, that's the plan.
Racer's
Racer,
dagger is poised.
Honestly, I say just do it. I don't think we can learn much from this guy. I don't care to learn. Or deal with him.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna talk.
This is war.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking kill him.
Right across the neck.
Can't believe we
Alrighty,
beat
you
them.
slit his throat and leave him dead, which means you have somehow, despite serious dice rolls going against you, you guys do indeed manage to pull off a victory. Well done. That was a hard-fought one, for sure.
Raisa, come here. So I'm going to chant twice, and I'm going to do Cure Light Wounds Max. This is for everybody within range.
Oh.
So 33 health for everybody.
All right, everybody. Yes, so everybody's healed 30.
I didn't get hit, Radovan.
Bloody coward.
And since when can you fly, Kia? That's awesome. Just saying.
I know, right?
I just figured it out.
I just like one night I was just really drunk and I jumped and I didn't fall.
had like this weird nightmare, and I woke up on
Right.
the roof.
Alrighty. Well, that perfectly runs us into our second break. So,
That blade barrier is gonna vanish.
yeah, I'm getting rid of it now.
Or we're gonna walk through it, guys.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's try walking through.
So,
I like
what
the
do you
way
guys
the
wanna
rhino, exploded.
I healed up again. That's what my roll was. Just
I'm
I
still
figured
pretty
you know
hurt.
that.
You
Who else
you
is
got
hurt?
healed for 33, right?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
still
at,
pretty hurt.
yeah, I'm at 40 out of 68. So
Yeah, I'm 20 down still.
Okay, so I'll do a cure moderate for you and for both of you.
Thanks, Renovina.
I'll loudly point out how unhurt I am for the 5th time.
All right, so it's 2d8. It's been so long since I've done these lessers.
So you should make him waste all your healing spells. Oh, nice heal, 24.
And a shitty one.
Whose is whose?
First one is for Marlo. Second one's for you, Raisa. Sorry.
so
I see how it
24,
is.
64.
Yeah, you heal for 24.
Great.
That's not so bad.
And you guys want to loot these things, or you want to just keep going?
Well, let's just
fuck,
see
you know
what
I've
they
already
got.
looked.
If there's anything besides, axes, like notes or battle plans. I don't know.
Okay, so you want to just kind of give him a good search, just looking for anything
Absolutely.
relevant? Okay.
They're not really that smart. I wouldn't see that them
yeah.
having anything. As
And
Marlo
they
says,
don't.
she kicked the leader.
Pretty much, other than their axes, all they really have on them is just, travel rations, water skins, backup weapons, stuff like that. But it's pretty much how you'd expect to find a bunch of, nomadic barbarians. They don't have gold. They don't have loot as such.
Okay.
And
Looks
if they
like
did,
the
they
hunters
probably
we got horses
got
wouldn't
to
have
ride.
carried it out to
hunted.
war. So,
Yes.
We can infiltrate. We'll put on their loincloths and we'll disguise ourselves as barbarians.
Okay, so of of all the horses, are any like dead or hanging around or really hurt or?
there's a
all
couple that
just
are.
scattered?
There's one who's limping a bit because his back leg was slashed. The one
this one,
I'm
I
going to
think.
go ahead and say the ones that were struck by lightning, which is
Yeah.
are pretty much done as well. Just for unless
Like
you
all
want to
of
heal them, they
them.
may not be dead, but they are on death's door. But one you've got. Let's see, one.
Let's
so you've
try to
got
put the
3
rhino back
horses
together.
that are still in good rideable shape.
I think what we should do is put the horses that are nearly dead out of their misery, and take the rest with us to the village. What do you think?
Sure.
I want to salvage a saddle. You
Okay.
guys, I can summon my horse and we can ride the 3 that are healthy, and I can ride mine. We can get to where we're going quicker.
Absolutely.
You
Raisa,
want to?
How often can you summon your horse?
Once a week.
For 24 hours.
Don't you want to
So-
do it like in battle? Isn't battle less than a week away?
No.
It's 10 days.
10 days away. Math.
Okay, so summon your horse, and then we'll take the other ones. I'm gonna do a cure light on the horse that got slashed,
Okay.
because I'm sympathetic to the creature's pain.
He only took 6 points of damage, so yeah.
Well, there's 6. There
All
it is.
right. And the others you want to put out of your misery. Who and how?
Your misery.
I guess
Oh,
I'll go around and I'll say, sorry that this happened for Cuthbert.
You were a good horse.
You're a good horse, and I regret this, but it needs to be done. And
Nay, a great horse.
Jane, shut up! You're ruining my moment with the horses. And then I'm just gonna morning star its face, its brains.
Wow, what a horrible way to put a horse out of his misery.
Yes, that was
They may not
Put the
die.
horse out of the misery.
They
How
may
would
not
you do
die.
it?
Bludgeon
Marlo,
them
come
to
beat This
death.
one to death.
I'm going to put it out of his misery. Smash! Shut up!
How would you do it, Gore? How do you put a horse out of the misery?
Oh, I don't
Break
know.
its
I'd
neck.
probably use
Let it
something
bleed
bladed or, something that would
That's
actually
what Marlo is
sever
gonna
a
do.
vital organ or something.
No, I do it on the head, man. Bash the cranium. I've killed a guy with my shield before. I can
roll
do it on
damage
morning.
then on the horse. Let's see how much
Are you
damage
for
you can
re-
do to each horse individually.
Seeing this, Marlo's gonna be like, and she's gonna go and break some of their necks.
See, 12, man.
That first one,
On the
that killed a
head?
horse. That was a solid blow, crack, skull killed.
Are you gonna have Marlo roll to break the neck? Because what if her hand slips and she misses?
What? No,
And she
she's just...
paralyzes the bugger.
You know what? As monstrous as it sounds, it's not going to take you more than maybe two hits at the most. So he goes around and bludgeons the horses to death to put them out of their misery.
I don't see any more humane way to do it. With the blade, it's still fucked up. They're gurgling blood in their throat. Come on.
Maybe a sword through an eye socket or into the brain. Who knows? Anyway, a blade in the heart. No, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of it with a big clump of metal.
It's metal and
It's
spikes.
tenderized now if you want horse steaks. All right, okay, so you kill all the rest.
Again, Marlo says, I don't know if we can eat that or not. I don't know
Okay,
if that counts.
so you've got 3 horses you got 3 fully healed horses, healthy horses, and Race's got her obsidian steed.
Like I said, I'm going to salvage a saddle, and while we're on our way, I'm actually going to practice taking off and landing so I can get used to feeling the flying ability of my horse.
All right, did you put anything into riding?
I did!
Good. Okay. Now, so you're going to lug this. I mean, is this saddle just a temporary thing, or do you plan on trying to carry a saddle around with you everywhere? Bearing in mind,
we'll
they're pretty
see.
damn big.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
For now, it's on the horse.
Right.
We'll see when
We'll
the
see what
horse
happens. All right.
despawns.
So, Racer has her obsidian steed. You 3 are going to take one of the barbarian horses
With saddles and
with the saddles. Okay, and ride towards
the southeast to
Breckendale.
Breckendale.
Okay.
And the
Well,
horses
that.
do not resist, for they see what happens.
Yeah, they're like, whatever you say, pal, we'll do it. Okay. All right. You make your way towards Breckendale, and of course, you will make considerably faster time. So you will actually arrive a good half a day ahead of your original schedule. I bid thee welcome to the town of Breckenridge. Let's move you here. Or the village of Breckenridge.
We here at Howreroll do not condone animal
Aw,
cruelty
that's cute.
in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
But
we'll do the
Radabad
latest
does.
Gorbad quote, and we might think differently.
Okay, let me change this up.
Milk's not here to quote us, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Jess,
no one
get
else
on
does
it.
the quotes.
We slid through a few of them.
Do I have... I don't have that one here. do
Oh,
I?
don't you worry. Milk will go through and watch the box, and she'll get them in there.
Oh no.
Right.
I have faith in her.
Oh, she probably will.
You know she...
There we go. Okay. So, as you guys approach the village, it's just beginning to come dusk. Ahead of you in the open plains, nestled against the edge of the foothills, you can see a small farming community. Fields of corn and crops, big flock of sheeps roaming around near the base of the mountain. Quite a quaint little pleasant looking place, to be honest.
Let's approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there like a busy area that we see?
I don't think this place has a busy area, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay.
There's only like 14 structures in the whole village, so...
Okay, as you guys ride into town, as you get close, you can hear several people calling, yelling out names. You hear,
Asshole?
Drakhar! Thomas! You should be home by now! Come on!
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're getting called home for dinner,
Your
guys.
supper's cold!
Hey, barbarians came from this way. I don't know.
That's true.
Now, obviously, they didn't ravage the town. Because
He is gonna yell out, "Coming!"
Just gonna look at Kieran. Is anyone acknowledging our existence as we arrive? Or?
Well, as you emerge from behind the houses into the clearing where you can see people shouting, several people do stop and immediately look a little bit timid as you approach.
See, I would be inclined
Because
to
they
say...
see the guy's head on a stake.
Oh yeah, we did take that, by the way.
We did.
Yep. They kind of
broke the
stop
shaft
and
off
look
the
at
axe.
you.
Yeah.
And I'll deliberately kind of move away, making sure that none of them are clearly in your path.
Go to the water, the well in the
Yeah,
middle.
can we look to somebody who's staring at us and say, "Gather the town. We need to speak to everyone." It is a message from the king.
Oh, I was gonna say, take me to your leader.
I like Kia's better, actually.
Yeah, I do
Alright.
too.
So you guys head over towards the watering hole, and say what is it you're gonna yell?
What Kia said. Say it again.
It was gather everyone at the well. We need to speak to all of you. We have a message from the king.
Okay. You see a few of them kind of look at you rather funny, and a couple of them kind of look, pay attention, but then continue. Ansel! Sella! Come on! Brecca! A few of them.
So they're ignoring us?
No, as I said, a few of them are still. They seem overly concerned at this point as they walk around. They look kind of very distraught as they're yelling out names. Those that were not yelling out children's names, kind of head over to this establishment right here and enter. From here, it looks like that's probably the closest thing to this place is having a tavern.
I'm gonna dismount and take the headless guy and stake him in the ground, obviously away from the well so it doesn't contaminate it.
Okay.
With the horse
As
too.
more people see that, they're running into their buildings.
Wow. This is going well.
GG.
Some
We
of
have a
them
message
in
from the
barkeep.
king. Here's a head on a spike.
Is there anywhere to tie up the horses or?
I'll stay with him.
Outside the quote unquote tavern there is. Shut
I'd
up.
like to get off my horse and go into the tavern to go talk to the barkeep.
Okay.
No, she's taking initiative. I'm just gonna follow.
All right.
I realized that you look terrifying and I don't, so
Oh, it's because you were
Kinda
hovering
right.
over everybody.
I'm not doing that here.
All right,
we'll go for this
Marlo,
one
Raisa, you gonna stay outside or are you gonna join us inside?
I think we'll maybe. I don't want to intimidate them.
Those that saw you seem pretty intimidated anyway. You all showed up on great big horses wearing armor and strange things like that, and then Radovan proceeded to stick a pike with a head on it in the ground in the center of town. Generally not the sort of thing that makes average village locals feel at ease or comforting. Say we have a message for the king, all you like. Most of them at this point probably think that's bullshit.
I love how Gorbet said it. That's so amazing.
Don't we have
This is a matter of fact, yeah, you idiot.
Well, it was a
Alright.
matter of fact how you stuck it in the ground. Just
I think it's badass that I stuck up. I got him for you.
I like the fact that he was considerate enough to not put it close enough to the water thing so that blood dripped into it. But he's not considerate enough to stick it in the middle of a small country yokel village.
I'm gonna dismount from the horse and kind of walk away from where the head's at.
Yeah, and if nothing else, you've just come out of a very, very bloodthirsty fight. Any blood that isn't yours that's healed, you probably have if you don't have barbarian blood on you, there isn't a single person in you that does not have pieces of rhinoceros on you.
And Rattle Bear.
I'm gonna use my water skin to get water from the water source, and I'm gonna attempt to wash myself. Not in
I hear you. Okay, so
the
yeah,
water
you're
source, of course.
doing your best to clean yourself up as best you can. Okay.
I am totally
Did we
just
have
focused on
anything?
getting these guys out of there.
Relevant. Did we have anything from to show them at all? I don't remember.
We have our word and our
Oh,
bond.
God.
No.
Okay.
Which might have been
Whoops.
enough. Post head.
Except
Not
for-
anymore.
Alrighty.
I'm entering the tavern with Kia.
Okay, so Kia and Radovan are going into the tavern. Marlo, you're washing yourself. Are you going in after that?
No, I'm gonna just sort of hang out and
Scare the locals.
probably start doing like my breathing exercises and stuff.
Okay.
Just
And
waiting.
Racer.
I'll tie the horses up and probably wash myself a bit too.
Okay. And are you going to go in the tavern after that, or no?
I will listen at the door to see how it's going.
Okay. All right. So you head into the Hillside Inn. It's a very kind of like... It's an incredibly basic establishment, that's for sure. There's nothing particularly fancy about this building. And it definitely does not have birds singing inside of it, which is a plus, really. So let's go ahead and change this out for you. Okay. So, yeah, you wander in. As you can see, it is a very simple, kind of plain-looking
Like
building.
the flooring.
Yep. The flooring itself is fairly old and rickety. Looks like it long since should have been polished or, treated with some kind of chemical or at least washed. You question whether or not this thing has actually seen any water on the floor in a long, long time. All right. You wander in, take a look around. There's not really that many people here. Nearly all of them are fairly plainly dressed and obviously little more than common folk or farmers.
Just gonna march right over to the stool and sit down.
All right.
Yeah, me
You
too.
plop yourself down. You plop yourself down on the stool.
My
And,
bloodied self.
Your bloodied self, right? Okay. As you sit down, the innkeeper moves towards you, pouring almost instinctively a flagon of ale. Sits one in front of Radovan and one in front of Kia.
I take it and I start just gulping it, and just downing it entirely.
Right.
Plopping it on the table. Thank you.
You want another one?
Oh yeah.
No, take mine, please.
I'm gonna start drinking that too.
Okay. Well, he's already filling up a second glass anyway, so you down Kia's and then he slides the third one in front of you. Been a long time since we've seen any of your sort around here.
Well, it's gonna be a lot sooner than you probably would like to think, my friend.
Oh? How so? You got a larger group coming?
Is there anyone in town who's a leader or a mayor or magistrate or something?
Not here. Well, I mean... Nobody of any official capacity, if that's what you're asking.
But there is someone that you all look to.
Well,
Unofficially.
Me personally, no. I run my establishment and keep everybody plied with simple food and fare and a good ale. Well, the wealthiest man in town will be Christian Garton. He's a local farmer, done well for himself, owns most of the sheep. But
Christian
he's no
Garton.
noble, that's for sure, if that's what you're asking. No official position.
You see, we're gonna need to get the attention of the town.
Well, when we have town meetings, they're always conducted in here.
Is there any chance you can call one?
Well, me, no. I've got a tavern to run.
Well, how would we get them to meet and gather?
Well, I'd go door to door and tell them to show up. Either that, or go and find Garton and tell him to get everyone together.
Well, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yes, that plan.
Can
What's
you
this
do
about anyway?
my friend Kia and myself come on behalf of King Marcus down south? Any expression change, or he's just looking at me?
He's kind of looking at you rather puzzled at this point. Most of the other people in the tavern, all their eyes have kind of like turned to face the bar, so they're all kind of looking in your direction. Several of them are kind of whispering under their breath, and you can tell that they're all very, very curious about whatever's happening. Even the bar wench or the innkeeper's wife has come to the entrance or the exit way of her small but simple kitchen to eavesdrop the conversation.
You see, we were sent to evacuate the town.
Evacuate? What for?
Considering that in 10 days' time, 2 armies are going to clash on the hilltops to your north, that's why.
That was
Run,
subtle.
bitch! Run!
I'm going to say it straight. Why would
Okay.
I not be subtle?
He looks at you with a very, very puzzled look on his face, and then says, so am I to take it that we're in some sort of danger then?
King Marcus ordered us to alert you to this reality that's going to be forthcoming, and so you all can go south into safety. So yes.
And where are we supposed to go exactly?
Away from here.
Well, away from
what-
here is... Well, there ain't another there's not another dwelling or a place to visit within 3 days. This is a family-orientated settlement. We can't just expect everybody to uproot and leave, leaving their homes and their belongings behind them.
Sir, you don't understand. From the north, there is quite a dangerous and unprecedented army approaching with intentions to destroy the capital to the south.
And they're coming here.
We will be meeting. This is to be a staging grounds for the prince and the king, and the army and yeomanry that are coming from the south.
All right. You hear a voice to your left. Initially, you can't see who it is because he's shorter
Oh my
than the
God.
bar.
I thought so.
Oh, okay.
But you hear,
Fuck.
well, looks like I've outstayed my welcome. Hello again.
It's the guy with the Renaissance, right?
It
Is
is.
it the
I was
Renaissance?
gonna ask.
What?
That little
It's the-
halfling dude that
Oh, that's weird.
sold you the map and the book to how to find Renaissance Lair. Games
I'm
guys,
just
thanks
go-
for following.
I'm just gonna point a bloodied finger at him
He throws a handful of
Okay.
gold and copper coins upon the bar. He says, just so you know, they're fairly serious folk from my last dealings with them. And, either they don't know how to read a map, or, well, they're quite resourceful. Which is it then?
I'm just gonna say to him, thanks for the tip.
Yes.
I'm just gonna point a bloodied, gauntleted finger at him and say, "Why are you here?"
Seemed like a fairly remote and safe place to lay my head low for a while.
Because of the
No, just no rather strange and sinister groups of people have come and looking for you, have they? Approaching you, asking questions about, whether or not you happen to be in possession of a certain book.
There's a head on a pike outside. There's your answer.
Oh, so
But not about the
someone-
book. Not
Oh.
about the book. But yes.
Oh, well, that's good to know
No.
they haven't caught up with you yet then. Well, that's wonderful news. Well, I very much appreciate your patronage here, my good man, and I will be on my way. Good luck with your war and all that stuff. Couldn't help but overhearing. Definitely not a thing that I want to be involved in.
Can I hear this from my listening?
Probably yes.
Can I tell it's him?
Make a listen check. Let's see how well you can hear. To see if you can actually hear his voice clearly enough over the chitter chatter of everybody else. No. So you're not sure. You don't know it's him.
Okay, well, I just want to say Raisa is expecting to be not letting people leave.
Okay.
Because, so, when she sees him, she's going to be
If the
ready
door
to
opens,
react.
okay, sure.
Yeah. And of course, when she recognizes him, she'll definitely be like, hey,
All right.
where are you going?
Well,
Wait, where are you going?
he starts heading towards the door, and then he stops. And he goes, turns around, like, you can see this look of, like, ooh, like frustration on his face as he comes back. And he says, did you find it? Come on, I've at least got to know, did you find it? And was there anything there? Was I right? Was my findings right?
I'm gonna look at Kia and just give her the most exasperated, frustrated, and draining face of my life. And I am then just gonna get up and just walk out the door.
Okay.
Because I have too much on my mind at the moment.
All right. He goes, but no, hang on, wait, come on, you've got to tell me. You can't let me wander around forevermore not knowing. You. And he comes over and climbs himself up onto the stool. He says, look, if I did give you accurate information and you're all still alive, you clearly must have come out of there with something. Don't you at least owe me, or feel like you owe me, a teeny tiny bit of gratitude by at least telling me if you did find it and if there was anything worth having?
Listen. Nah, I'm gonna walk out.
Oh, for Christ's sake, nobody's got any manners! Okay, you hear the footsteps rushing behind you with these big, overly unshoed feet, flip, flap, flip, flap, flip, flap across the board, as he's running like right up beside you as you go to the door. Okay, so Racer, yeah, as these guys emerge from the building, stepping outside into the street, you do see a short and familiar face that seems to be staring right at you guys as you walk out. He's like, oh, come on!
You?
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
They were just telling me about all the things that you found in Renaissance Lair, or where they were about to, anyway.
Raisa?
Yeah.
You and Kia need to go find Christian Garton, to try to get. He's a rich nobleman who lives in this place, probably in the nicest house.
He lives right there, and he points at the big house with the whitewashed walls.
Oh.
Go get him.
He said, "See how this works."
No.
And then I'm gonna, ignoring the little guy, I'm gonna look at Marlo and I'm gonna say, "What is Marlo doing at this moment?"
Probably just drying herself off.
Oh, by the well?
Well, she was doing that, and I think she was doing exercises and stretches.
I guess when she sees them merge, she would walk over.
Okay.
I need to talk to you, Marlo.
Okay.
I need to talk to you first. Hello.
Oh, hey, it's the little coward guy.
Coward. Hardly. I am just a very small person after all, and what was after me was very, very big and very, very numerous.
You know, we never found any of these. We never were approached by any of those people you were talking about.
No, apparently you've not been. They haven't caught up with you yet, and I am very glad.
Yet?
Oh. Well, unfortunately, it would appear that we're not exchanging information today, so I'll see you all later. Goodbye.
That's his problem.
Now, where did I get my where did I leave my pony? And he starts wandering around the side of the building.
Are we still near them? Did we go?
Yeah, he was right there. He's just wandering off. As he, after about 10 feet, he kind of looks back over his shoulders. He's like,
Come back. Come back here. What did you say?
nothing. I was under the impression that we weren't exchanging information. I asked you a couple of questions. You ignored me. She asked me a question. So I figured, well, seeing as I told you where to find Garton, And even after that, you still didn't seem to want to be cordial
Well, you
to me.
did
I
mention
see
there
why
was
I'm
this
wasting my time.
exchange going to be happening here.
Wait a minute, what did he ask?
I just wanted to know if we
I just
found
wanted to
Renizen.
know if my map and my findings were correct, and if they did in fact lead you to what I thought was Renizen's lair. And then if it was accurate and you did find it, was it anything truly wonderful? Did you find anything fantastic? You
What are
understand?
you going to give us in exchange for this information?
Well, I could tell you anything that might be pertinent. I don't know what you want to know. You could have to even ask me some questions. Just, I thought, seeing as I gave you the book and the map, and I
No,
spent
I
most
paid
of...
for that.
Oh, barely. I mean, a mere 5,000. That's like giving. But I did spend.
5,000?
I did spend over 14 years of my life. I just would like to know if all my years were tantamount to nothing, or if at the very least my research was worthwhile and I was correct. That's all. You don't have to tell me what you found.
What'd you do with the money?
Stashed some of it, spent some of it, spent a lot of it actually, and paid a couple of bribes, stuff like that. You know, made sure that my head stayed on my shoulders as best as I could with it.
And you were saying there's still people trying to find you or something?
I never said that.
Race is gonna walk away at this point and just
You
head-
implied?
So are we discussing things, and are we going to swap information or not? Surely you understand. 14 years of research. I just want to bloody well know, did it yield to anything? Was I right?
No.
Did I find it?
I want to sense motive that, because, yeah. Please.
All right.
This entire time, Radovan is pacing, looking
Okay.
everywhere but the little guy,
Aye.
and he is like sighing almost every 30 seconds, like deep breaths.
Okay. There's definitely a sense of anxiousness about the guy.
Okay.
Clearly, he definitely does legitimately have a strong desire to know. Why, you're not sure.
So he can steal it?
You can't really steal it. Okay, well,
As I don't care what you found. As I said, all I want to know is, was my map right? What did it lead you to the lair of Renizen? And if you did get down and manage to get out alive, did you come out of it with the stuff of legends?
we found something. I don't know if it was the layer of Renizen. So your map was accurate, whether or not it led you to what you think it was going to lead us to. It was a dungeon. There were traps, but
But there was nothing going on down there to verify that it was Renizen's lair?
not really.
Well, in that case, I am more curious about what you found then. What did you find?
Do you understand what's about to happen here?
Yeah, I do. But it ain't
Do you
happening right
unders-
now, and I probably won't
you-
ever run into you again, so I want to know the answers to my
Yeah.
questions.
Well, that's the truth that I'll
Let's be honest. Do I strike you as the sort of person that gives much of a shit about anything except myself? No.
So, why don't you get on your little pony and get out?
Because you've got answers to questions. It would be so
We
much
have
quicker and
more
easier for you to just
important-
tell me what I want to know.
It would, but the self-centeredness of you is really not gelling with me. I can't believe I just said gelling.
And
It's really not
At-
going with me.
At
right
least
now.
I'm honest. I
Yes
could be
and
blowing
yes.
smoke up your backside, but I'm not.
I just said that out loud, Gore,
I heard you.
so... Okay.
But he didn't know when you said yes and yes. He's thinking that you're referring to yes.
lost.
Yes, at least you're honest.
His laws.
You just don't get it, do you?
No, I probably don't.
If you want to get it, you can wait about a week.
No, I get that there's an army coming and there's going to be a war in and around here, and I know I don't want to be anywhere near it. But that's not now.
That people will be dying. You do know that, right? That there are going to be dragons spewing fire from the sky.
Oh, really? That's quite exciting. Not that I'll be around to see it. Although I must confess, I wouldn't mind seeing another dragon.
Okay.
Oh, you've seen one.
Have I? Maybe. I wonder how recently I've seen one and wonder where I saw it. I can't remember.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Wow.
Marlo's gonna step up and grab this guy by the collar of his shirt.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, look, we did find the lair of Renison the Creator. His corpse was there. That was all.
See, it wasn't that hard, was it? You can put me down now if you like.
Okay. It's... Thank you. Thank you. Now I can rest easily knowing that I spent all that time for a purpose. Well, I appreciate your efforts. Thank you so very much.
Whoa. You said you would give us information.
Oh yeah, what do you want to know?
Who was after you?
A group of unsavory fellows.
Are they still?
Nope, not anymore.
Because they're after us?
I didn't say that.
Hmm.
I just merely...
Now who's talking in riddles?
I just merely
Yep.
proved to them that I no longer had the book, and 2,000 gold crowns later, and a little bit of skullduggery on my part, I got away alive, and they're off looking for somebody else.
Okay.
I never told them who you were, I promise.
How about before you leave, you get the villagers door to door to go to the tavern?
Oh, that's probably not going to go down too well. They're not very fond of me, most of these.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's not my fault they suck at cards.
I see. All right. Has anything been happening around here that you can tell us that would be good to know about?
Not really. That's
You
why I
mentioned
came
a
here.
dragon?
Pretty dead. I haven't seen a dragon in years. I did see one once, but it was a long time ago, and from a very long way away. I think it was a dragon. It might have been a crow. It was either a dragon a very long way away or a crow a lot closer.
Guys, I'm just going to look to Marlo and Kia, and then back to him, and I'm just going to say, go away now.
Oh, don't have to tell me twice. Well, I enjoy your war and all that, and I hopefully won't ever see you again.
I hope not. You'll
Yes.
probably be dead.
Well,
It's
I'm not
nice
the one
seeing you again, Alton.
going to war. And if half a dozen rather strange-looking individuals show up, one of them
Oh
with
my
like a
God.
strange like mask on that's got like almost a long point to it, and weird goggles on his face.
Plague
It was
doctor?
purely coincidental, and I never told him how to find you.
Marlo's gonna grab the back of his shirt and pull him back.
Okay.
What was that?
As I said, if 6 strange-looking individuals, one with a strange mask, with a long pointy thing on it, and a pair of goggles, should catch up with you, I never told them where to find you.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
I beg to differ.
Marlo,
You
Why?
don't find it little suspicious that he would say that?
I'm just trying to let you know that if should they show up, as I said, I paid them 2,000 gold, convinced them I did not have the book, which means they're looking for whoever does. I never told them who you are or where you are, because quite honestly, at that point, I didn't know. All I'm trying to say is, should they show up, if you see people fit in that description, know that they're after the book.
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to say. And
Do
I
we
didn't
see it-
tell them where you were.
do we see his pony?
No.
Okay. Who has the book? It's either Raisa or myself, right?
It's not me.
I don't know.
As far as I know, I do not have it.
So then
I don't remember. Marlo, before she lets him go, Marlo looks to Radovan.
You see that I do not look like I'm in my right frame of mind when I look back at you, Marlo.
They're still outside yelling for these kids, by the way. And it's
We
getting
have a lot
pretty
to deal
dark.
with without this coming into play later. Marlo's gonna let him go.
Thank you very much. Good day. And he kind of slowly walks up to this, like, edge of the corner of this building, and as he pops around it, he breaks into a short, much quicker, brisker walk, trying to get away from the area. Meanwhile, what do you guys want to do now?
Well, I left very early in the conversation to go to the house, the Christian's house.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys went over there. I mean, yeah, that lasted about... So you guys about a 5-minute head start. So you head over to that building. And...
Knocking.
Guys,
Knock, knock.
this place isn't very big.
I thought Marlo and Radovan were not going to go.
No, we're not.
Yeah, because I want to
like-
talk to Marlo.
You
Yeah,
knock
I
on the
have like,
door.
what, 5 minutes you said?
Yeah. The door
Yeah,
opens.
so just race it, I think.
And
So it's just race. Got it.
a kind of fairly short. He's only about 5'5". Little bit portly in the tummy area. He's got like graying hair around the sides, but bald on the top. Huge, big
cul-de-sac.
furry mutton chops on the side of his head. Opens the door, pipe in his mouth. One finger like in his top pocket of his waistcoat. Hello,
Good day, sir. Are you Christian?
I am. Who's asking?
I totally
Tell me about the good
misunderstood
book.
that.
Sorry, Gore, what did you respond?
I am. Who's asking?
My name's Raisa. I heard you were kind of the unofficial authority of the town.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
We've been advised that you're the one to speak to if we need to speak to somebody in the town.
Depends what it's about, I suppose.
Well, you see, my friends and I are come on account of Marcus Aurelian. Avarian, sorry.
All right.
The king.
Oh, yes. And what's His Majesty want with our quaint little town of Breckenridge, then?
Oh, we come with a very important message. I was hoping perhaps you would aid us in gathering the town in the inn over there so that we may tell it to everyone.
Okay. We can do that.
Would it be possible perhaps tonight?
You might not do too well this evening. Several of them have gone up into the hills.
Oh, might I ask why?
Well, it seems like some of our young'uns. Normally, they know to be back before dark. Today, they haven't shown back up. None of them. 5 of them, in fact, missing. 2 or 3 of them, the parents concerned, went off looking for them. And expected them to come back with them any minute. Well, hopefully.
And you say it's uncommon for them not to be home.
Well, absolutely.
Has there been any strange things happening around?
Not that I've heard.
Perhaps my friends and I could help, but I do suggest a meeting tonight because it is something that
We
shouldn't
can certainly
be
gather
gossiped.
everybody to the tavern. I'm just saying that not everybody will necessarily be there.
Well,
But
we'll find out in a hurry. But
Well-
do you think you could introduce me to some people and we could help join the search?
well, you want to do that now?
Well, if they're missing,
Sure. I mean, as I said, they went up into the hills, but they're already up. They've been there about 15, 20 minutes left. When nobody,
so just that way there.
Alright, just back yonder, through the sheet.
Well, if you wouldn't mind spreading the message that there'll be a meeting tonight in the inn, and I'll go see what we can do about helping.
We have any idea what time? Should I tell everybody to head over there now?
Yes.
Fair enough. Anything
Thank you.
else?
Well, we'll start with that. I appreciate your kindness.
Well, if it's from the king,
It is.
All right then. I suppose I better get to it. He just takes a step in and politely closes the door.
Absolutely, and I'll just turn around and head swiftly back
All right.
to the group.
Okay. Well, they're just watching the half pint wander off at that point, so.
Perfect.
Okay.
Guys,
It's pretty dark outside by now.
What? What?
I've
Racer?
spoken with this Christian. He's going to call for a meeting right away, but he just told me those people who are calling, 5 of the village kids are missing, and this is very uncommon. I doubt we're going to get anybody to listen until these kids are found. Kia, do you want to come? Kia Marlowe, you want to come with me? And Radovan, do you want to stay at the inn?
I'm not gonna leave you guys to go into the woods to the hills
I'm not
alone.
going, yeah.
You can't see anything, Radovan.
She has a torch. I have light. If there are kids missing, for the kids.
Just kind of sucks. I mean, you pretty much know what happened.
We don't know what happened, Kia.
At
Well,
this
we
point,
know
you
it's
see
to
the
the
door
north.
of the building that Race was at open, and a 5'5" fellow comes out with a hat on, as does a tall, skinny individual. And he's like, "Right, you head over down south. I'll check on these." And he begins to go door to door to these buildings here, while his presumably manservant goes down to this end of town.
I'm gonna cast light on my shields,
Okay.
and without another word, start heading towards the hills.
I'm gonna
All
take
right.
out the torch.
Um,
All
so-
right, Radovan.
The Panarian Ridge is an area probably about... the length of the hills is probably a good 8 miles, and about 2 miles across.
Before I take off to follow Radovan, I'm going to quickly run into the inn, speak to the barkeep, and I'm going to say, well, we've arranged with Christian for the meeting. I'm going to give him 10 gold
Right.
and say, please open a bar tab to whoever would like, and tell them that as soon as the kids are found, we'll be back.
All right. So you do that. There's several of the mothers are still wandering around the edges of town, still screaming out, "Ansel, Brecca! Thomas! Dosel! Sella!" Beyond that, there's a massive, vast expanse of hills ahead of you.
Kia, you mentioned that we know what happened. What do you think happened?
Taken. I don't know.
By the
I
barbarian?
just feel like, yeah.
Look, if that's the case, then we'll see. But let's just go.
Okay.
I think we should tell them we're joining the search so they don't wonder what the heck we're doing.
Well, if we run into them, we'll tell them. Sure.
Alright, so you guys just want to wander off into the hills?
I'm going to go talk to one of the mothers. That was kind of my hint, but
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Radovant's you guys all know he is not acting as he usually
Yeah,
does.
he seems very...
He's out of it. So
Why? I guess that's the point.
Alright, so Racer. So you're going to go over to one of the mothers.
okay, so I'll be like, hello there.
She goes, "Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude when you came into town, only, I'm looking for my daughter, you see."
We heard from Christian, and we'd like to offer our help in the search. I know we just got here, but missing children is no laughing matter, and we want to help you.
"Oh, well, there's 5 of them. There's my daughter, Seller, and then there's Dusel, Ansel, Brecca, and Thomas. All of our youngs. They're all between 7 and 12 years old. And, well, they do tend to go to a little spot where there's a few trees and some big rocks, and it's a fun place for them to play, up in the hills there. And, well, this being such a peaceful place, I mean, There are no wolves, there's nothing nasty roaming around, so they usually go and come back before sundown. Only today, none of them came back, not a one. Which is very unusual.
And you say it's just up there.
Well, if you see where the sheep are,
Mm-hmm.
between those two hills, if you just follow the curvature of the base hill to your left, you'll find what appears to be like a little fork. It's easy going to the left, but a lot harder going to the right. But go right. Just wander up for the kids found, you know how kids are, they climb up anything. But they found this little crop of trees up there, and there were some big rocks, and they like to play up there. Well, that's where you're looking. Not but quarter of a mile away.
And who else has been sent up that way so far?
Well, my husband and 2 of the others from the village have gone looking for him.
May I ask their names so they don't wonder who the heck we are?
Oh, absolutely. My husband, his name is Krarn. And he is with Ivan. I'm just pausing to give you time to write this down.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. He is with Ivan and Aaron.
Thank you. We'll make haste.
All right. Well, I hope you find him, and
I do too.
well, I hope nothing foul has happened to them, and hope nothing foul's happened to those gone looking for him either. Okay, so meanwhile you guys were doing that, so Marlowe, you pulled Radovan aside, and nothing.
Sorry, I just mentioned that that's what I was about to do
Right.
to Shagget, and he told me something else. So.
Okay.
No, yeah. I'm just standing there tapping my feet, looking at Rasa impatiently.
Okay.
Like my shield and my morning star, which is in my hand, is kind of just like, twitching and moving. So,
Okie dokie.
so Marlo, you pull me aside, yes.
Radovan, are you okay?
I do need to talk to you, but and then I just stop talking.
And Marlo's gonna stand there for a second. She's gonna go, I think I get it. And she's like, okay, guys, you ready?
What?
All right, as soon as I'm done,
Save
I'm
these
just gonna be like,
kids.
this way.
I think I'm as lost
And I'm
as
gonna
chat
start
is.
walking.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Racer just comes back and seems to know. No, she seems to know where she's going anyway. She
Yep, I'll
purposely
follow.
stomps through the woods or towards the hills. Sorry. Alrighty. So through the sheep and into the base of the hills you do travel. All right. And seeing as that took a lot longer than I thought, we're going to leave it there. Hi there, I'm Gorbad. Welcome to the Orc's Nest. I'm the Dungeon Master here on Howreroll, and if you'd like to follow me personally, you can do so on Twitter @Gorbad. Check out thedmblog.com for all things Dungeon Master and Dungeons and Dragons related. And of course, you can follow me on twitch.tv/Gorbad. Also, guys, don't forget to keep up with all things Howreroll, follow us on Twitter @Howreroll. Check out the website www.howreroll.com, and make sure you follow us on YouTube as well. Cheers, guys.
When I'm not playing Radovan Rainier, Cleric of St. Cuthbert for Howreroll, I'm just Shagget, a guy who can't do math in public. You can follow this poor lost soul on twitch.tv/Shagget, or on Twitter @Aneb_convos. For the love of all things boozy, stay in school.
I'm the Dragon Spooker, and I play Marlo the Hot-Blooded Monk for Howreroll. You can catch my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/thedragonspooker, or you can follow me on Twitter at @dragonspooker, and I hope to see you guys around.
Hi guys, thanks for watching today's episode of Howreroll. I hope you had a lot of fun, and if you'd like, you can give me a follow at Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook @Bane Blackstar, or come say hi in my own Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Bane1271. I stream full-time and usually play World of Warcraft, The Sims 4, and I even craft things out of polymer clay, but you never know what we'll get up to. I hope you'll come say hi, join in the conversation, and have some fun.
Hi, I'm Jane, and when I'm not fireballing innocent peasants, I'm perusing Twitter, eating ice cream, and petting my cat Norman. You can follow me on Twitch at Jane Ivana, and on Twitter at Jane on Twitch, and that's with a 0, not an L. Goodbye. Or as I say, peace, suckus.